Hey everybody, Asher here with more Starsector, the modded edition, where we are going to be having maybe some fun today. We are currently sitting in the former sector of our former enemies. It still belongs to Diable Avionics, but we have kind of the world over here in the core world. So we have some business here today, specifically with the 9th Battle Fleet, because if we take a look, my faction's actually going after the 9th Battle Fleet. Projected to be fairly capable and likely composed of 4 fleets. I remember that reading is fairly strong before, but I guess we'll have to see what it is. But we have 21 days to get there. Now, we do have some other missions that we can do, such as turning in this to Galadia, but I think it's probably better if I try to finish up some of these other things and then do my turn-ins all at once. But if I'm looking at my resources here, I need more supplies. I have more fuel. I have a ton of weapons. I have some other stuff I need to turn in. So eventually we do need to turn the ship around and go back to the to my colonies, because my colonies, I have one that's about to pop up to level 6. Or I do have 2 that are actually about to pop up to level 6, Arcadia and False Hope. And what's really nice about these is Arcadia here is, or False Hope here is probably just going to keep being on. I know I've gotten some suggestions from people about trying to go ahead and just put a privateer base on this, but I'm always a little sketched out by just not having farming available. I think putting a alpha core here to be in charge would be a really good way to increase production and make everything just a little bit better. Although we're already getting additional production from me. Ooh, pardon the sounds here. But I think because this one's making quite a bit of money, putting commerce in here, as expensive as it is, will help that. And if I find that item, then it'll help even more. So it does make some stability penalties, which means upping some of my other stuff is going to be all the more important. Unfortunately, if we do want to make improvements here, it does cost story points, and those story points ramp up quite a bit. So we'll need to do some more things to increase some stability in here. I think an AI administrator will help with that. Arcadia is going to be kind of the same thing. You have a patrol HQ. I already know my 4th industry is going to be in here, and it's going to be refining. The reason that we need to have refining in here is that we don't have anything producing plates and other stuff. So what's going to end up happening is that we're going to move into Frozen Heart. And the next industry we get in Frozen Heart, because we're going to keep mining, because we have plentiful volatiles, for the same reason we're going to keep mining here, is for abundant organics, especially with the upgraded light industry. We should be, if we're not already, we should be one of the leaders here soon. But Frozen Heart, I think this is a place where it's prime, after I get heavy industry on here, to have another what's it called, privateer base. Oh my god, I can't talk. So that would be good. I want to put a supercomputer on here as well, but we'll kind of see what comes of it, because if we look on the map here, we do have Alpha L1, which looks like a prime candidate for a privateer base. I do want to put a patrol HQ on here because it does have extreme heat, and there is an item that helps with that. So otherwise, we have 2 more places that can have colonies here. But one thing, just if we're looking out to the future a little bit, if we look at our exploration over here, we have a whole bunch of systems over here. And I'm not going to pull it up on the map right now. See, there is a hyper shunt or coronal hyper shunt, and 2 birthing crutches, or whatever they're called, cryo sleepers, right around here. So we can have another really good colony that's relatively close to Alpha Ala. And I think that'll have some good synergy, and that'll be a place where we can make it work. But that's looking to the future. For today, let's go ahead and go to Gamir, Ashur, and maybe Jangada, and let's bump into our other fleet and see if we can take on the 9th Battle Group, because they're jerks. They've always been jerks. They're never not jerks. But fortunately, as we obviously get that cut off, one thing I forgot to mention is that I have a new ship. Oh my gosh. Talking about future plans here. We have the Magic School Bus. The Magic School Bus is a missile boat, and it is piloted by someone who requested to be piloting a missile boat, Zwitterian, which I just mispronounced. Now, the thing about this is that I did elect to mentor this person just to try and get two things. First off, I want to put it to steady instead of aggressive, but also I wanted to make sure that I can get missile specialization on here, which leveling up mentoring actually does give you access to a wider range of skills per level up. But I'm very excited to show you all just what the Magic School Bus can do, and maybe we can sing a song together, or I don't know. So we're gonna visit Galatia a little bit later, because believe it or not, in Starsector, 21 days is kind of sketchy sometimes. So let's go to Gamir first. We're gonna turn off our bacon. We actually have some other missions that are popping up here as well. That's not awful. That's not great. That's kind of in a direction we want to go. I can take the hit from the Independence if I miss it for some reason, because we do want to go back and get Alpha Ala kind of online here. So let's go ahead and hop in here. We're gonna hug the pirates, and by hugging the pirates, I do mean actually invading the pirates. So let's trade first here, because I do want to get a few more Marines, and you can see, unfortunately, their skills are not as good as they used to be because I keep getting them killed. We also have some pretty serious ore demands that I wouldn't mind trying to profit off of if I'm able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it. I also have 17 gamma cores to turn in, which would be really nice. So we could buy supplies, but why buy supplies when we can just consider our military options, and you can just hand them over. Thanks. Overpowered game mechanics. We literally bought cannon fodder from you and then stole from you. Okay, so we do have Jangala here, who is not a good candidate for raiding. I'm going to keep my beacon off. It does mean that I might piss off patrols, but me and pissing off the hegemony is something that goes way back. Derelict ship, are you in the correct corner? No, you're in the totally wrong corner. All right, so what do we got here? We have more Marines we can buy. Those prices kind of suck, but I'm going to buy them anyway. Black market Marines. There we go. And domestic goods. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in the western part of the sector where maybe we can do a pretty good flip on this. Although 41 is about as good as I can do almost anywhere else. But we'll hold on to this for now. Maybe. How much do we get for dumping these on the black market? 95. We do need to make some inventory space. Let's make some inventory space with the metals here, because we're going to be getting a lot more metals probably in just a minute, because we're going to be doing some star fighting. And since you guys love us so much, we're going to repair our ships, and then we're going to raid you. And why are we going to raid you? We're going to raid you because we also want your supplies. We could get ship equipment from them, but they don't have any like heavy industry or anything. You get 210 heavy armaments for heavy losses. That's not worth it. All right. Raid. We lost 103 Marines. Youch. Seafood soup. Okay, and now we don't have any patrols here. Sorry, guys. Y'all are really nice. Ooh, diplomacy ceasefire. The Fang is no longer fighting VIC. Huh. Interesting. All right. Hegemony's raiding Brighton. That's fun. Let's see. How long do we have here? Wyatt salvaging. I still need to change this flag. But let's go ahead, because we should be meeting up here pretty close. All right, and just got to check and make sure, because things always come in a second. All right. That's fine. Oh, it's nice when people laugh at my jokes, especially when I do things professionally and throw a joke in there, because I can't be normal. I just can never be normal. I learned a long time ago that, but not soon enough, but a long time ago, that you just have to be who you are sometimes. And for me, even when stuff is serious, I will still say dumb crap. And that's just who I am. And I get more nervous when I try to bottle it up, so I might as well let it out. And sometimes that means I do it in open court, and it gets awkward. Anyway, we're here. Oh, look, a hostile patrolling 9th Battlegroup detachment. That seems interesting. And this is why we got all the extra supplies, is that I expect to do a lot of fighting. But I do kind of want to wait to see what our support's like, or maybe I just take them on now. Just kind of, it's 4 days until they're here. I think I want to take these guys now, because that'll give me 4 days worth of repairs. We still have our beacon off, so they don't know who we are. Ooh, fast turret gyros, fast shields. That's actually a really good captain. Oblivious point defense gunners. I need to pay more attention to those bonuses. Anyway, open a comm link. If you want to talk, identify yourself. Well, that's too bad. We're just going to engage. All right, so let's take a look here. The Magic School Bus costs 50 deployment points. We actually... Oh, this is actually kind of a serious fight. Okay, I was thinking it was 1 star, but it's 1 star because my fleet is massive. So let's go ahead and get some of the stuff out. We're going to keep some of our stuff in the reserve pool because we don't want to necessarily tip our hand for everything right now. So this is fine. Let's bring Tony out too. You need some levels. All right. So I like doing the buddy system for this. I thought I brought both burritos out, but I guess I didn't. Oh, I did. There we go. All right, so you follow you follow you, and you guys go up here. And we're just going to defend this point. This kind of pushes us forward a little bit, but it's okay. The Resolute's not very fast. The Magic School Bus, though, it has a lot of missiles. I didn't even go into really its build. Well, we'll talk about it right now. It has a lot of built-in missiles. It has a Devastator cannon on the back. It also has, I can't see it anymore, but it also has flat cannons and 1 halberd beam. I have another halberd beam sitting waiting to be taken in the what am I looking for? Oh yeah, in my home planet. So that's another reason to try and attach that halberd beam. One of the weapons that's most responsible for wins that I've gotten. And FTL faster than light. I do have a very old, very shitty microphone video of how to beat the Rebel flagship. It's still one of my most viewed videos on the channel. But man, oh man, almost all of my examples are like, also get a halberd beam. Just get it. Just get it. Okay, wow. Okay. Ion Dragon, you're doing good. But man, you guys are fighting a bunch of nothing here. All right. So we have our defense point here. I actually don't mind dropping this one because we should be fine. I don't mind dropping this one because this should be fine. I do want to send the Resolute after this. And we'll see how that can push the line. And that's not my ship that died, so that's a positive. I kind of like letting these ships be free to be harassers. Leroy Jenkins, I will be honest with you. I am not exactly sure if, and I think I said this last time, I'm not exactly sure if that is the best ship for you to be in. The Aurora ends up getting a little squishy. Ooh, you have like some weird halo effect. Okay, well let's see if we can fight some of this crap down here first. Whoop. This is why we got the maneuverability bonuses. This is exactly our game plan here. Like, I can't tank this shit, but I do want to just make it so that their strong, slow boat is not going to be sitting here. So let's go ahead. Cancel this. Let's do, let's send you over here. And let's send you over here, just so you can kind of reset. And that leaves you on the Eagle, Tony on the Eagle, and we'll have a good day. Need to lead off with missiles, though. They look so pretty. I don't care if they don't do much damage, because this is my damage. Okay, you're officially gone. Nice. Okay, so there's a big ship. And, okay, I want you to pay attention to something here. These drones, I hadn't really paid too much attention to what they were doing on the Kestrel. But one reason I don't mind having, like, one of my drone flying officers running them is because these things are terrifying. So there's our Resolute. There's me getting pressure missiled, so that's fun. Wasn't meaning to be the main tank, but we'll do it. Okay, that's quite a bit of crap. Let's back up out of range a little bit while everybody's kind of cleaning up the also-rans. Okay, that's not a great time for pressure missiles, but we'll let this do the work, and then we will get this going. So vent, so fresh and so clean. Let's officially eliminate this. It's like eliminating, but it's not just about poop anymore. Now it's about, this is really a relationship dating simulator. Starsector, where you fight spaceships and date them? No, that can't be right. All right, so you're going to be outfluxed really in like a second. Maybe. I'm very curious about that ship. And now it's dead. All right, well, I was curious about that ship. And then we just happened to blow it up in half. All right, anything else that we got here? We got some people down here. I think we can probably... I could probably hit escape, but I would much rather go ahead and just take these out. Just because I don't want stragglers. So let's send you down here. We can just carry on with our red burritos. I know there's a better name for them, but see, those little Omni drones, they just do a whole crap ton of work. I'll pull up the loadout for the ship in just a minute. So, who's Stray over here? Okay, Aurora's got that. We can speed this up a little bit too. Oh, everyone actually disappeared or got deleted. I didn't do anything with the accordant this time, but who ran? Just the one. Pursue. Okay, second in command can do it. Let's send you 3. Got him. Didn't get him. Ship recovery. Oh, good. We actually got it. The Theseus. A battle cruiser. This one's fascinating because it has a lot of missiles, but I really like the shape on it. So we're actually going to grab that. We're not going to grab anything else, but I'm really glad that it's a regular recovery. So pick through the wreckage. The 9th battle group hates us even more now. Who knew? All right, so definitely going... Ooh, that's way bigger than I expected. Anyway, if we refit here, that's more... This is another laser boat that doesn't move that fast. Has an ECM package. Actually isn't the most well-built thing in the world, but we'll figure it out. If nothing else, it's good here. But anyway, the layout for the Magic School Bus here, including these 3 Omni Drone Assault Drones, which have pulse lasers on them, as well as automated repair unit, advanced turret gyros, and drone targeting. That's fun. I decided to put a few different varieties of missiles, like the Hammer Barrage are built in. Devastator Cannon's built in. So I did put a point defense arc emitter on it because we already have our anti-fighter stuff covered. Then I put some Annihilator rockets just because they, well, those are good pressure missiles. So each of these missiles serve a different role. This is our finisher, this is our pressure, and then we also put Salamander for engine fragmentation. And honestly, this is just working from what's in my inventory. There's some other stuff that's available that I didn't go for. The Giga Scrap Shot units, I think I actually pulled one of these from winning the fight here. This is exciting because this is one of the just big fire shit everywhere. And then here's our Halberd Beam with a Phase Lance because I only had one Halberd Beam. But I'm enjoying the ship. We have ion beams on multiple sides just because we had some spare stuff. But this ship packs a whole ton in for just 270. I can even build in one more mod if I want to. Plus auxiliary shields and layered shielding, as I've mentioned, is already incredibly good. So let's see real quick. Did you level up? You leveled up. Can we please get missile specialization? We can. That's great. So missile specialization means the missiles on your missile boat, Zwitterian, get that right, is going to be even more better. Tony, you still need to level up, and I'm recording ahead, unfortunately, so I'm still waiting for your feedback on what you want, but you're doing good in that ship right now. But I think steady is the right call for the Resolute. But we do have a few reckless officers. I think Leroy honestly just needs to go in a different ship. But that's okay. We have lots of good ships available. So now that we're here, and we can't actually get them in space, let's see our fleet. So they're still tracking us. Wyatt salvaging. Yeah, let's actually take a look here real quick at the fighting here. So Thunderchild, Queen Crimson. Huh. I guess a Magic School Bus. There we go. So it had some time to shine. Not nearly as... But look at the Omni drones. How much damage they did. Like I said, they're cray for the real. 2 days until arrival. So what are we going to do to smack around the 9th battle group? 2 days... Here they come. I guess fairly capable means... Oh, there's the... Okay. You see all these D mods? That means that we need to get the pristine nanoforge there. So here's the rest of... Okay, here's the... Okay, what? Alright, this is my fleet, but you see this? It's a bunch of, like, ventures and shit. I have, my little blueprint doctrine and everything for all the ship hulls and stuff. Right now, this is our typical heavy patrol. But I have a bunch of ships that are supposed to be prioritized here. And for some reason, they're not getting prioritized. It's weird. But I have a feeling that once we get a pristine nanoforge in there, it'll be better. We've seen what some of these fleets can look like, but apparently today our heavy patrols just want to look like this. So we're just gonna leave everything be. That's weird. Okay, so we can cue the bad music here and see just what this looks like when we punch in the hole, because that's technically it's a privateer, but oh my god, this is a shitty fleet. And there's another one. We have giant fleets, but they are giant crappy fleets. All right. So where are you guys trying to raid? Oh look, engaged in battle. You guys are already dying. You guys are still already dying. So where are we trying to go? I guess I can help with this fight because this is looking like kind of a struggle. Or we can go up here. Oh. Look. I don't think we won that fight. Alright, so where are you got? Oh my god, you actually lost that whole fight. Maybe. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. The Magic School Bus repairing glitch sensor array. So already down from 3D mods to do. It's the Magic School Bus. Copyright strike incoming. That's actually a decent bounty. That's also a decent bounty. That's actually a doable bounty, but I think my higher priority right now, seeing what ship my fleets are flying over here, I need to get back home to do some crap. Okay. I got a weird notification up there, but I'm not sure what it is. So let's take some fighting here. So if we try to engage the station, these hostile forces are standing down. Can we really take on that ship? I don't know. Okay. Wyatt Salvaging versus the 9th Battle Group. I think they've got this. So let me go after... Oh, okay. You guys are going after the station. Alright, so let me let y'all engage. And then I'll engage. Alright. Colony info. Wayward! That was my old handle from Once Upon a Time. Ooh, they have an alpha core. They have a multiple alpha cores. Ooh, wrong button. Got a little too excited here. Their colony defense is pretty good, though. Consider military options. Okay, if we launch a raid right now... I don't think we have an... Okay, we're just short on Marines to take an Alpha Core. We could try to take some supplies, but that's pretty rough. But if we actually attack the forces here... Like, see, they have all these things... Ooh! Ooh! They have a Paragon deployed here. Okay. Well, you guys are really going to need some help then. So let's aid attacking forces. Continue into battle. Because that Paragon's going to just eat everybody here for lunch. I have a bunch of points that I can drop in here. We're going to bring some big ships. And then we're going to bring... Okay, we're going to get some more points available to us because these guys are going to get eaten really hard. So let's bring my two smoky cloakies in. That makes no sense. I could bring you in. That's probably fine. Like, my first goal here is to not get destroyed. So let's rally over here on the left. We're going to try our best not to attack our forces at ourselves, but man, our ships are already so beat up. Like, that's 70 combat readiness, which is nice, but we just want to get out of everybody's way. It's like, for all the nice swaggity swag ships that we have, right now we've just got to deal with the fact that I need to work on the infrastructure for the rest of my people. So let's get over here. We'll let you guys do your thing. We already got 12 more points for reinforcements. So that's fun. But if we defend on the left, we should be able to engage eventually. Like, you guys are softening up the station in theory, or you guys are getting softened up yourself. The flux capacitors are bleeding out. Oh, no. That sounds like something Doc would say. Look, we're not totally ramming everybody because we didn't bring a certain android officer into here. So we actually do need some shields up. And like I said, we're just going to fly to the left. Beyonce would be proud. Somebody's going to get that and be like, you're weird. And I'll say, I know. I know! Alright. So shields are up, 91% combat readiness. Okay, there's the big thing. So that's who we need to take on. So they're going to eat a lot of damage for us here. Let's go ahead and move. Cancel, belay this order. And we're going to defend up here. Okay, so you guys are all going to move up here. I like the defend order better because it's going to keep us at home. Like, I wouldn't mind pressing the space station, but because right now, you guys look like you're trying your best. And your best is not great. We're almost at 30, so we're just going to be getting more ships to bring in here very shortly. Like I said, that Astral, first off, I want it. But secondly, it's going to eat some things for lunch. But you can see that doesn't look like a Tritac Astral. Can I actually view what it is? I think I can. Oh, Paragon. I keep calling the Paragons Astrals. But this is a 9th Battle Fleet Paragon. So that's why it looks a little different. It has the cool war paint. Alright, so let's let my forces get over here. Double the speed up. We'll see if we can poke a little bit here on the side. Got a little bit of lag going. Okay. So we got 50 points here. You know who it's time to bring in. Hightower Vigil, actually. Which is interesting because Hightower currently doesn't have anybody piloting it, but I think that's a good one to bring in early. Alright, so we don't want to do a one-on-one confrontation with the Astral until we get everybody else up here. So let's just let this speed up happen. Let's get everybody up here. We'll get some more forces up here, and then we can try to fight to the side here. There's the beautiful flat cannons. Hopefully without a lot of friendly fire. You just got Reapered. That's your own fault. I had nothing to do with that. I know I just kind of watched you die. Alright, so as long as we're engaging this and not the space station, I guess that's okay. That's not ours. So let's eliminate this. I don't like you flying as close, but it's fine. We need to do this now. Also, let's go ahead and bring in Frank, and then we'll bring in WC next. Because right now, all of our raiding forces are getting obliterated here. Okay, you're going to try to phase out. Okay, we just need to wear you down. Okay. Gotta watch my flux. See, it's a little dangerous taking on the space station as well. So there's the Aurora. If we can just draw you guys back just a little bit, that'd be great. Then reinforce with this, and then once all of my allied forces are gone, then we can bring in the cavalry. But for now, we just want to pull these guys to the side, so definitely falling back for now. And hopefully not killing my ships too badly. Like, right now, we just want to have a line. It's a little weird because, okay, I'm still speeding up. I was like, why are we seeing all this? Alright, get ourselves out of position really hard here. Kind of hit one of my buddies just a little bit. My bad. Let's set off sparklers on my bridge. Run for cover. So we want to get them kind of out of position. They're reinforcing a little bit as well. Alright, it's time to bring in the big guns. But see, because we have a lot of officers, we can do this pretty well. Alright, so WC, get over here. Everybody come back. Except for maybe you. You might be okay. Alright, so we just watched all of our privateers die. And for what? Okay, this shouldn't take long. Did we get him? We didn't quite get him. Alright. Okay, so you're probably trying to retreat now. That's totally fine. Get the hell out of here. So, we got the Resolute going up against all this other stuff. It should be able to take on a fight. I put a fuck ton of vents on it. So, please vent. That'd be lovely. We actually have the Dreadnought taking on the space station. That's not terrible. We have 70 more points here, so let's go ahead and you're gonna get squished, but that's okay. Let's bring you guys in to help. And we need to start assigning some actual orders because we got 5 points here. So you go, you know what, you assist this Joker. That's fine. We're going to do the buddy system like so. Medica's going to be on the Magic School Bus, so that's fine. I don't mind you guys pressing. I don't mind you pressing. So I'm okay with that. We should be able, as long as Frank cannot lose his shit. We want Frank on this. We're going to bring it back to eliminate. And then we're going to bring some phase cruisers next, and hopefully we'll have a good time. Because we did design our ships pretty well. You just need to vent your flux at some point. That's why I put you on steady instead of reckless. Alright, so here we go. In all my simulations, I love testing against a Paragon, but it's not a 9th Battlefleet Paragon. So we did save the Sabots. Okay, for some reason... Oh! Okay, I realized what was happening. That one had the special little shield that the Paragon has. So that's why, even though I was laying a bunch of fire into it, it wasn't actually doing anything. Alright, so... let's see if we can just knock you down a little bit. That'd be lovely. Yeah, we got the good pressure now. On a second volley of Sabots here. Okay, so they did their big shields, so we just got to wait out that cooldown. Alright. Should be okay. As long as I pay attention to my flux. Alright, still getting lit up like a Christmas tree a little bit. Oh, surprise, it's missiles. Okay, did we... Okay, I thought I got my shield up there. Apparently I didn't, so... Did we take out the station? I think we actually did take out the station from the looks of it. Let's view down here real quick. So that station is close to being down. Everybody on this thing. Alright. Except for War Crimes, who's apparently chasing down the wrong bird. Alright, cool. Let's do it. So 1v1 me, bro. You did your special super defense. It's not fair shield again. And we got somebody that's cooking out here somewhere. Okay, Fizzle's doing pretty good here now. Okay, we did just bump into each other like some the best friends gang, though, so... This is a tough-ass ship. This is like final boss level kind of shit. Alright. Are we out of Sabos? We're out of Sabos. Okay. So you're about to be outfluxed. See, this ship by itself could have taken out my entire privateer fleet. No fucking question. It'd be a really nice prize to get for myself. You're annoying the shit out of me, so let's go. Alright, Paragon 9th class. So we win. What a good job, team. Wow, okay. Awesome job. Alright. And I think we actually pretty much fully eliminated them. And I don't know if we suffered any losses. I guess we'll find out in a second. By the numbers, I guess. Except for the whole, my entire privateer fleet died. Alright, so we claim victory. Look at all these things held in reserve. So, my people, I assume these are all my people because they're really terrible ships. And then they retreated. Alright, so what this means is that I really need to get home and drop off a pristine nanoforge. But yeah, nobody, well, we do have a survivor here, but, everybody I brought in lived. And the Resolute held up pretty well. Oh, we got it! Yes! Didn't even have to use a story point for it. So, Paragon Elite Battleship. We're definitely grabbing this. That was a fucking beast. Alright, so the 9th Battle Fleet hates us even more. Join the list. We got a nice, nice prisoner for our podcast. So we got some money for there too, for our faction bounty, for commissions from everybody. So that's fun. The Hegemony apparently like that. The VIC like that apparently. So the 9th Battle Fleet's just been pissing off everybody. So if we engage defenders, we could launch a raid. We could invade Wayward and actually try to take it, perhaps. So they have less defenses now. Try to get valuables. We gotta take the Alpha Core, right? Yeah, I think that's our best bet, is just ripping out an Alpha Core. Because if we look back at the colony info, and I want to click very, very carefully here. Colony info, if we look at the, one more time. It's only Alpha Core, Alpha Core. We don't have any, like, nanoforges or anything to take. But this is a good planet. 100% hazard rating, only has organics because it's ocean. And apparently Ludic Pathers love it. Alright, I don't know if I necessarily want to take this, but I wouldn't mind. Well, let's go ahead. Military options. We're obviously going to raid it for an Alpha Core. They'll know it's us. They're still vengeful. Hooray! So we can do military options as well. We can't invade right now, so I guess that was our decision. Launch a raid or invade. To try and take stuff. So if we engage the defenders, let's go into battle again. Let's just bring ourselves, and let's bring some shit that we did not bring with us last time. Because that'll be fine. Alright. Let's go. Because this may open up the ability for us to invade again. Alright, we'll see. It doesn't look like I brought any captain ships with me. That's a little weird. Alright. So you're already just about dead. Okay, congratulations. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, you're doing your big glowy thing again. So once you're done with that, see, that's the big bubble of love, the Dalaran bubble. I wasn't paying attention to before. Good timing. Okay. So their defenses are crushed. Hooray. We are not going to recover a ship, although that Medusa from the 9th Battle Fleet is definitely interesting. But I'm not going to recover it. And we got another valuable prisoner here. Alright, so we're not going to orbital bombardment. I think we may have to wait another raid within a day. So let's wait a day here. 4-player battles, all this stuff. So we have a little bit of repairs here. We've got some pretty good money for that fight. And we've got some bigger shit over here. Wyatt salvaging. Why do we not have anything on the intel from us all of a sudden? Did I get kicked out of my own group here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well. Yeah, definitely still my colonies. Alright, so let's wait a day. We got all these people trying to engage here. Alright, many months until it ties down. Military options. Okay, we need to wait another full day. Alright, so Wyatt salvaging raid for the Ludic Path system. Okay, what happened with that other raid? And this is one of my complaints about the whole raiding system here, is that I still need to change that flag. It's on my to-do list. What's going on with the other raid? Did it succeed? Did it fail because everybody died? Like, oh my god, that's just blowing up everything. But let's see here. This is undergoing repairs. We got more fleets coming. It may be time for us to get out of here in just a minute, because they are consider our military options. If we invade, we will probably die. All right. Okay, that was not what I expected to happen. So we're gonna withdraw here, and we're now under crew strength by quite a bit. But I think that's because I still need to mothball this. Cool. So we're about to get blasted again by some of this shit. So I think it's time for us, unfortunately. Yeah, I should have launched another raid instead of invading. But that's okay. Now we know. How many Marines do I have left? By the way, that's not what I want. 305. Yeah, we need to get some more Marines. So that was a pretty hefty mistake. So they're coming after us. These guys are going after a privateer. I don't mind taking on another one of these. Although my combat readiness and hull strength is not great. Oh, wow. They are pursuing our fleet like a bat out of hell. All right, I think it's time to get out of here. And I think it's going to be time to drop by this star system and then make our way back home. So let's see. We're probably going to get into one more fight here in just a second. Our privateers apparently... What? They want me. You've come all the way out here to say, identify yourself, turn your transponder on. Dude, we took an alpha core from you. All right, so they refuse. We could fight them or we could not fight them. I kind of want to fight them. I mean, that's just a regular Paragon. I mean, it's just these guys. Let's move into engage. All right, so see if we bring a bunch of big shit in here, that'll be fine. This will be fine. We don't have a space station to worry about or other people to worry about this time. So yeah, this should be fairly straightforward. Let's just bring in these buddies. Seems good. All right. Because we can always retreat if it comes down to it. Buddy system time. You buddy here. You buddy here. You buddy with the other ship. So there we go. Should be fun. We've got a tiny planet in the distance. because apparently space has weird scaling here. We're already in an asteroid belt. That should just look like another star in the base. But 9th Battle Fleet, we kind of whiffed on getting a second Alpha Core because I remember I hit the invade button for the... I think where I messed up was that I was thinking about when I was taking on, not Diable, or yeah, it was Diable, but when I was doing that under the VIC, there was an option to invade and just take shit, and that time it wasn't there. So that's me failing on game mechanics a little bit. But it's okay. We've got we got an additional Alpha Core. We could have had 2. And here we go with the EMP. I am a fan. As long as you're not rear-ending me. Alright. So, can we set you on fire, please? Okay, so that is just a regular old Paragon. It has 4 auto pulse lasers, which is a build that I like. But we're gonna just deal a little bit with it. I think this is fine. Let's hook you up on the Paragon. Let's hook you up on the Paragon. And we can work on cleaning up the support. Because that is my goal, is to be like the fast friendship. Hattie Hatterson would be proud. As long as I don't sideswipe my fleet mates. Just like that. The AI is like, what are you doing, dog? Alright, so let's get over here. Thwip! Alright. Turning faster is fun. Hey, you've made a mistake. You have also made a mistake today. I probably don't need to be wasting time hunting you down. You, on the other hand, you're fair game. So we're going to be able to outflux you in a hot minute here. And I got to watch my hull. In case anybody decides to sneak some missiles up my derriere. Okay, so y'all got the surround on me. Cute. By the way, if I was doing a frigate strategy, this is the right idea. Alright. And apparently there is multiplayer mods that are out here for Starsector. That'd be interesting to play multiplayer and be like, yeah, let's throw a bunch of frigates in here. By the way, this whole fighting the Paragon thing, that seems to be going alright. So let's watch this fight for a second. Alright, yeah, you're kind of in trouble. Let's go ahead and take you... Ooh, see, I got fluxed. Because I was too busy looking at the bright lights over here. Alright, so if I lose it, that's my own fault. So those are some interesting shit over here. That's not who I meant to fire those missiles at. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, well. Auto-tracking's fun. And Dreadnought beats Paragon, I guess. Yep. For sure, for sure. Let's just finish you up just for fun. Or actually, our big pretty missiles are not ready. But look at these! Look at these! All the carrier shit now. It's so nice. But you should be out of here in just a second. Alright, cool. So, victory has been claimed. So I have no idea what happened to the raid, but we got some good stuff. Second in command, you guys got it. Alright, ship recovery. Do I really need another Paragon? I mean, if I'm going to drop it off anyway, I'll take it, but... We're just collecting things at this point. So we're getting more money just by blowing shit up. So that's fun. Yeah. So we gave the 9th Battle Fleet a big hug and actually gained a level here, which begs the question, do I want to get more stuff here like target analysis? Plus 20% damage to capital ships seems really good. So I'm going to do it. But if we take a look here at the intel, I do want to just take a moment. So there's the space station combat log. Like, I did good, but the mass extinction held up. The pandemonium that I need to rename held up. The magic school bus. Everybody did their work. And then from here, it's all pretty straightforward. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan of what's going on here. And my poor privateer fleet is... Oh, we have vulture scavengers. Well, you guys can scavenge. That's fine. All right. We'll just let you guys clean up our mess. That's how everybody makes a living here. But we're gonna go drop by this star system, and then we kind of need to get our butts home. I know there's some other stuff I can do. Like, we technically need to talk to Gargoyle. So let's stop here real quick. Gargoyle is where? Port franchise. How do you guys feel about us right now? Tritech is welcoming. Well, it was suggested to me that I form an alliance that includes Tritech. We'll get to that whole alliance thing later, but fortunately my supplies are great. My other stuff is kind of left wanting a little bit. So minor supply cache, barren world. Anything that's going to send us west, not the right kind of west. Alright. Alright, so just a few nebulas here. Should be fine. Equipment cache. Those can be good that far out, but... Yeah, the transponder goes on because I actually remembered while transverse jumping. Okay, so... Special Task Force. Once again, our fleet's bigger and scarier. So that's fun. Repairs, that's fine. Trade goods here. Drugs are cheap. How about metals here? Okay, HMI still has a big want for these. And the Fang Society still has a big want for these. We actually can't see the Cabal stuff because we have to be inhospitable with them. That's fun. So this has Cabal influence. Cute. Alright, so we can't even see what's for sale. Those are pretty. Alright, anyway. I think we're fine on supplies. We're actually okay on crew. We do need more Marines. There's cheaper Marines out there, but I'm gonna buy these, not these. Funny how the weapons markets kind of died. It was so strong early. I guess AI kind of figured out what makes a good weapon here. Let's buy your crew because 42 is cheap enough. Well, technically, if we're going to be going down to some of these places, they're trying to unload people from the world. So we need a little bit more fuel. I'll buy these supplies because they're cheap. Alright. I feel like I was stopping here for something else and now I don't remember. Oh, that's right. We were going to go to the comm directory and we were going to talk to Gargoyle, the Happy Hackerson. So... apparently we have a mission. And once again, I did do a video with all the story stuff, so go to Magic and pick up the hacking device. So that's kind of on our way out. Plus, we get to stop here. Plus, we have a person that we actually need to do the ransom in Ida. So we could maybe do that, but I really just kind of want to get back to our home station. Because if we look right here, False Hope, it's about to get a little bit bigger. Man, this is a really long way. But I don't want to transverse jump out because that's gonna potentially cause some problems. So we'll just do it straight up. Ooh, Diable is raiding Civi. Well, maybe I should help with that, but we have our own business to attend to. Lost Astropolis could be good, but let's just jump. Jump and call it a good time. Got a dead ship over here, a shark. Do. Dead shark. That's not how the song goes. Cryovolcanic world, but it's in the wrong direction again. Alright, Twilight Gate, what you got for me? Always just want to see if there's a decent mission that's nearby here. So, Midnight Dissonance. Wow, you actually do have a lot. So, what's a more challenging target? Agents at this place, light years departure stalled, adds complicated. Okay, let's see what our other targets are, because that's close. So we could make it happen. I just would rather... I don't know which faction that's with, or if it's just a commerce fleet. Ludic Path, Nemesis of Selfkind, the Aryan star system 40 light years away. So let's take a look at that real quick. Intel. That's not what we want. AR. I suck at remembering things all of a sudden. Alright. So many alphas. Would love to have a search button here, but that's okay. Anvil, Omor, Arigato. Huh. Okay, let's ask one more time. So, do you know the way to Sesame Street? A-I-R-A-N. Okay. Nope. A-I, I have to get in real close, so A-G-A-H-A-I. Okay, that's in the completely wrong direction. So we're not going to take that bounty mission. Let's see what package delivery says. Okay, 80,000. Mangandusa system. I'm really sorry for having to go through this again and again. It's like, oh, if I could just pull it up on the map. So LM Mag. If it's not occupied by anyone, that's a little easier. Alright, so that's 19 light years in the wrong direction. But I think I can do it. That's fine. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to... potential supply of remnant ships. That would be building. So... Let's accept that. 120 days. Let's accept this. 30 days. All right. Cool. So if it's 30 days, that means we do need to get on this pretty fast, but it's fine because it's just a trade fleet. It's already over here. That's fine. It's probably time for me to stop anyway because we've been having a lot of fun. So my goal eventually is to get back home, do stuff with Wyatt Salvaging, trade off a bunch of shit that I have here, get plenty of money, build up some industries on some other stuff. Like, I have a lot of goods that I can move. Just a matter of if I move them in time. But that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We're right at about an hour on the nose. I'm a little sad I didn't get a second alpha core, but you play, you learn, and that's how it goes. So we're going to do this again another time. I have a lot of ships to drop off at the pool. A lot of ships. I'm actually capped on ships now, so I don't want to be taking any more. But yeah, I'm having a good time. Definitely love reading y'all's comments and finding out more and more things about all these mods I put on, as well as things I can play. But Magic School Bus, beep beep. We'll see you next time. Same Starsector time, same Starsector channel. Unless you're watching many of the other people who are also playing Starsector, who are all good, fun, entertaining. But yeah, I appreciate you all. You all have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Take care.